the best. And
But we all know Puppey for his art, though.
Right. But, I mean, his Squirtle, I think, has been, at least in certain sets, in certain matchups tonight, has been very, very dominant. But we're going to see AoS versus Matador next.
So a second member of the Mario cast steps into the arena against AoS's Zero Suit Samus after a defeat at the hands of No Tags Mario. We'll have to see if AoS can defeat Mata's Wario.
Correct. We now enter into losers' quarters, it seems. Matador, after 3-2ing Plasma, now faces off against AoS. And this is going to be an interesting one because they play against each other quite often. At least they used to. I don't know how often they do these days.
I haven't seen them as much, but it seems as though it definitely is. They're familiar with each other's playstyles. And if I recall correctly, AoS had a slight advantage in the overall matchup spread.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but still, I do know that Matador. This is definitely one of those like kind of really chaotic matchups, but both of them have good advantage states. Both of them can do really well when given an opportunity. But so far, we'll have to see if Matador is going to be given those opportunities. He's still looking for this first stock.
And then sets up the trap with the bike too. Oh, okay, into the depths.
It literally hit the paralyzer and still hit AoS. That's crazy.
Not enough to stop that bike right there, and not enough to stop this freight train of momentum that Matador is starting to build up here. Well, I was saying that until he got up aired 7 times in a row.
And now more. I mean, we are getting a lot of damage here for AoS. He's doing a great job. These juggles have been so potent, and now he just needs one of these options to give him the killing blow. Still, Matador bringing it right back to an advantage with that waft.
Like full range across the stage, he got that punish. Like he saw AoS do just one relatively small unsafe option, and he was right there.
Come on now.
Yeah, speaking of small unsafe options, a little bit of too much fastball on that.
He's shaking that one off, but oh no, you can see AoS looking for another one of those committal options, and Matador. Oh no, what are we doing here? What's going on? What's going on?
Just the weakest of neutralers right there, punishing that odd grab.
Odd grab. That's a good way to describe it. All right, looking for more. Oh, come on. That's the textbook.
Yep, just flip kick immediately off edge and then get picked up by that big old noggin.
The up smash. I mean, again, Matador has been using it so often tonight, I cannot be surprised when I'm seeing it again to finish the game.
I mean, a lot of Warriors, they want to anti-air by going air-to-air. They want to basically intercept your jumps with things like up airs because it's combo starter. But, yeah, I mean, every now and then, you don't need to be greedy. You toss out the big old smash attack. It's safe.
But that's the thing is, like, Wario is so good at conditioning because he can do a lot of things from both ground and air, right? It's like up tilt and up smash are both really good anti-airs, but you also have the great air-to-airs and the nair, as well as the up air. Those can be really, really key here in dealing with AoS's pressure tools, because right now, Matador is smothering AoS.
Yeah, I mean, getting this started, though, we'll have to see. We saw in the last game when AoS was able to go to Battlefield and take up position underneath these platforms, he seemed super dominant. So we'll have to see if Mata can actually catch this character, this elusive Zero Suit on the stage.
And he's looking for any opportunity to try to get AoS to extend his hurt box so that Matador can get a little bit more time, a wider window of opportunity to find a punish.
Good trade right there. Interesting up B. I mean, Wario only at 69%, so not really in any risk of dying to that one. Usually you only see that as a finishing blow rather than a tool to rack up damage.
Correct. Oh, no, yeah, not going to let that slide. Going to have to find more damage here. Looking for the roll in. It is not read properly. AoS finds the escape option yet again. But, hey, down tilt dash attack. Now, Matador is still relying on his bread and butters. The tried and true kill confirms that you need in a matchup like this where you...
I love that bite right there. Just immediately falling down with a bite, trying to go ahead and get the suicide.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Matador knows how to cheese you out, especially when he's got that lead, and he knows how to really use it, especially like high percent. He knows it's like, okay, I could die to anything here, so why don't I just finish it off here? Doesn't even matter. That was a platform read, and it's the waft, the half waft again, like using it like 5.5 minutes left, where it's like it's kind of close to full. He's just letting it rip.
It's really strong. Like, it's not quite as strong
Like
as 3 charge
yeah,
off,
three-quarters, yeah.
but the big benefit to board is that it's quicker. So
Exactly.
I think he reacted to the missed tech from AoS and then immediately just say, hey, I can go ahead and let this rip immediately. If you're at mid%, I don't need to kill you at 0. I can just get the kill at 50.
He's avoiding a lot of AoS's stuff as well with these short hops, especially going for like short hop back air. I don't know, AoS is committing so much right now. Matador is just not playing like he's afraid at all. He's not afraid of any of these options. Maybe he should be.
Perhaps he doesn't need to play with fear, but a little bit of respect would be nice. The back air, down air, not quite going to finish it off. But the bike should.
Yep. Zaire from ledge, yeah, I mean, AoS just kind of fishing for stuff yet again. I find that Matador seems to be kind of just playing better.
It's hard to go ahead and be that reductive, but you're right. Like, it just felt like he had a full grip on neutral, advantage, and disadvantage.
Yeah.
So you have to go ahead and show us another gear here, AoS.
Like, AoS usually does not struggle like this.
No.
Which I'm wondering why. He's been making a good run. I mean, he has been playing well.
If I had to hazard a guess, it was really just the fact that while Mario struggled to catch up to him on Battlefield, Mata has the aerial mobility to make that a lot easier here with Wario.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, like we've talked about it, AoS, has won multiple games and sets against Matador. And with the, a skin that I've never seen Matador go.
The Mario skin, just about?
I've never seen him go this.
Yeah, this is an odd one.
It's weird. All right, anyway, all that aside, AoS still stuck on the platform. This has been where he's been finding himself lacking every single time. He is caught on these platforms. No escape.
Like, okay, that was a little bit over-aggressive.
The bait?
And paying for it with his stock is Matador.
Not the bait. Totally intentional. AoS is like, come down here in a second. Oh, wait, we're crazy because we're just going for up smash on platform.
He's going for up smash when AoS was beneath him.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Trying to get back to center stage here is Mata, but so far AoS keeping the pressure up, using those long, lanky limbs to intercept Wario off stage with so much efficiency.
Right, with no bike, that's an easy stock for AoS to secure. Matador now down 3-1. This is looking really, really dangerous. AoS seems to have made some major adjustments here, and that's going to do it? Are you serious?
Hey, just about max rage there, 127 damage, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered. And an incredibly aggressive game 3. So I'm not going to go ahead and go out without a whimper here is AoS.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
That's a statement win. Now
that's a roar, if anything.
Now do that again when it's on Final D.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's like, yeah, you just used up your best stage to avoid the immediate 3-0.
Right.
So where are we going next?
If anything, that's the wake-up call from Matador to be like, all right, time to get my head in the game. I won the 2 games. That was kind of a wash. I need to not go to Battlefield, and I just need to play the game right. And
did he go to Battlefield again?
There's no way. He did.
That's stunning.
You've got to be kidding me.
Well, I mean, he did die relatively early with a suicide, so it could just be that he thinks he just needs to play better.
He also died really early to ladder combos that you are avoiding by not going to Battlefield. Are you kidding me?
You're not wrong, Nerf. I just have to assume that this wasn't one of those where it's like just run it back. The rage run back immediately.
No, Matador would never rage run back, especially not against AoS. This is not about that. He's just, I think, stubborn.
Could be, but we'll have to see if this choice forces Game 5 here or seals the deal for Matador.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. The neutral has been better this game. It's been a lot more even, but even is good, as we mentioned, with Wario. And, yep, as long as AoS, I mean, I will say, in the first couple of games, AoS was making a lot of mistakes, and Matador was just punishing him for those mistakes. Lately, AoS has not been making those same mistakes, and is playing a far, far, far cleaner game.
Does take a lead there with that up B string. Now he actually manages to get a solid side B. Not going to finish up the game, but it's like you said, Nerf, like this has been a big difference in the way this match started off.
Yeah, I know. AoS is just trying to play it safe, trying to play patiently, just camping out a little bit more, using those Zairs, using the disjoints, still getting a little bit too close for comfort, opting for Matador to go for an up smash. Still didn't actually work, so back to the drawing board.
So now we're at that point where, like, you're barely going to be able to get down tilt into dash attack if you're Matador. Like, this is this is at the point where you just kind of got to flail for those kills. And AoS, like the up air is such a low commit move to toss out when Mata's above you that you can just go ahead and rinse and repeat time and time again.
Absolutely. All right. Matador going to be looking for a way to close out the second stock. Needs some more damage. And I mean, we've got Waft nearly ready.
And it's going to be the full walk, too, so a little bit harder to combo into, but a ton more kill power.
Oh, there it is. And he goes
No,
for
he
it,
missed
but
it.
a beautiful tech roll out there from AoS, recognizing that he had the ability to land the platform tech and then get out quickly enough.
Great TI, and then immediately
Oh
the
my
spike
God.
in return. So AoS, basically a two-stock reversal right there. He saved his own by getting that tech, and then immediately seized Matador's.
Right, and then escaping, actually getting back away from Matador as he's going for these dash attack to make it hit the weak hit, which means he's actually giving himself more longevity here.
And now Mata starting to do Mata things, just charging the up smash on that platform. It's like, you know you're going to jump into this, right?
Yeah, eventually he might, because he is jumping a lot. That's where you're going to find AoS in the air most often.
He is going to jump, in
Yep,
fact.
looking for that here. Good tech, but this time gets that. Doesn't do anything. I think that might have been a buffered up B.
Could be. And it was also like the trade on Mata's part where it's like he doesn't get hit with the hitbox of the center too far away, so he's able to respond quickly.
Yeah. See AoS starting to make a couple of key whiffs here. It's at low percent, so it's not going to be an issue here yet, but it does bode poorly.
But I do dig the fact that AoS has been much more willing to give up space. Like, he's basically
Yeah.
only going forward with defensive options. Well, at range, he can go ahead and flail a little bit, and Mata's kind of like falling into it a lot.
Wow, good parry there, but then unable to really get yourself back in. Can't reset neutral effectively. Gets hit. Something here.
So we are not quite, like, you got another minute or so that Mata's going to have to survive if he wants to go ahead and have a fully charged swap.
Yeah, and it could happen, but I doubt it. This is going to be another challenge. Sends him off stage. Time is ticking here, Scabs. We don't have any to waste. Looking for an option, but that's giving yourself more.
He's not even at the,
wiggle room.
oh no, you jumped into that.
Oh my God.
That's unfortunate, but not quite going to finish up the stock. Gets a parry, can't even get the forward air out of it, but this time the back air from AoS's Zero Suit Samus seals the deal. It feels like that Battlefield pick definitely not working out for Mata.
No, certainly not. Like, it was closer, but why do this to yourself?
It just that if he hit that waft, oh yeah, we'd be talking about how it was brilliant to go ahead and get the
Oh my God.
the immediate run back on that stage and show that he is able to hang around. But yeah, just didn't hit the waft.
Yeah, I think we're switching.
All right, prove us wrong, Mata.
I think we gotta be switching. Sorry, please. Don't disappoint me. We're good.
Okay, yep, Town
Town and
City.
City. No, this is much more fair. But still, ZSS living here for a long time against the up B is great, but AoS still has plenty of options here to kill off the side, so not out of the woods just yet. Matador's got to still play a safe game, and right now he's got to get around this aggression. AoS is going for the throat here at ledge already.
And he actually got like the first part of the test correct. He caught out the double jump, just was not able to predict the next option from Matador with that bite. But he has been able to predict every single landing option. Mata, he's longing to visit home. He needs to get back to center stage because this time of traveling has not been good for his health.
That's exactly right. Now he's just looking for an edge guard here, and no platforms means that Matador should, in theory, be able to kind of force AoS back to the ground quickly enough. However, you see he's got a little bit more room to play with on the edges as well.
And these aerials, just like they cover so much horizontal space, Wario has to go ahead and approach from like a 45-degree angle. He has to approach from above. You cannot just challenge those horizontally at all.
Yep. No, oh, challenging the flip kick. Finally, we are getting something here, and Matador is going to get that air-to-air that we have been, I would say, looking for desperately.
First time taking that first stock in a bit too. Like he has been not really getting up a percentage lead built as of late.
All right. Not going to go for up throw there. Obviously, still Town and City. We mentioned how those kill options can be rather not helpful here for ZSS.
But
There we
again,
go.
the aerials, the tried and true, just catching Matador jumping because we all know Wario.
Be a jumping.
Yes, sir.
He be jumping.
You do be jumping.
All right.
He is in fact going to jump.
Now they both are, and that's the thing. They're both looking for the best opportunities to get their landing aerials. Right now, AoS doing a good job of spacing correctly with the
Wrong hitbox,
Oh,
but he's
doesn't
still
matter.
enough because it's a full waft.
It is full waft, and that will do it coast to coast. It's Town and City, so we are going to get that for free. Now we need something else for AoS to give him hope in this one. Matador has exerted his X Factor.
That he has, and it has left AoS with a sour taste in his mouth, perhaps because this is not looking like a good way to start the stock off. Another low percent combo from Mata.
2 down smashes in a row, really fishing for something here, hoping Matador makes a mistake. And right now, if you're hoping that your opponent makes the mistake, you're already off to a bad start.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, you got to make sure that you are playing correctly. And AoS looking for everything here. He's just not able to get the same fares that he needs.
I feel like Mata never hits those forwards matches that he goes for, but it just shows how confident that he is.
Sure.
So good actual stock right there from AoS. So like only 70% just about.
Yep.
So like he's going to be able to live this stock for quite a bit of time.
For sure. And now it just is up to how long Matador can kind of play it out and wait for AoS to again overextend, make a mistake, throw out one of those committal options.
Does get the nair into the back air, not quite going to kill. Trying to set up for another back air, but that Zaire dissuaded him from it. But speak of the devil, third time's the charm. Again, AoS forced offstage, forced low. Down air not going to connect, and flip kick. I'm going to go ahead and pass on this disadvantage situation.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Down tilt dash attack. If it's not one kill option, it's the other. And the win con has been achieved. The flow chart personified in Matador. He is going to take it in a tense Game 5 set over AoS.